Hello, everybody. It is me, Alpha here. And first off, I want to thank everyone for the support of my channel over the time that I've been away from YouTube. I haven't been playing Bunk.Town as frequently as I have before, and that is due to a few different reasons, but we're not going to get into that today. And we're going to be talking about alt accounts and the importance and why people have them. So, first off, in my eyes, there's two primary groups of accounts. There are main accounts and there are alt accounts. And a main account is the primary account that you are playing on Bunk.Town. So, for example, my main account is Alpha ZX. Um, you can find that on the money leaderboard, a threat level leaderboard, but that is the primary account that I have, and that is where most of my loot is hold in the game. Um, and that is what a main account is. Also, the other side of that is alt accounts. Now, alt accounts, there's so many different variations of alt accounts, so many different benefits of having alt accounts, and that's what we're going to get into today. So, the first type of alt account is a PvP alt account. Now, you can have this for many different reasons to diversify where your loot is being held. So when you're PvPing and killing people, to store it on that account instead of your main account, and for people not to know who you are. So a great example of this is if I wanted a PvP, right? I'm level 149. So the people who do not know who I am, they're gonna think that automatically, without making any assumptions of me, that I'm an experienced player because of my level, and they might not fight me for it. And that's a good reason why you should uh, fight on PvP alts if it's for that, and also so people have no clue who you are, and so people don't target you. So say that you've made enemies with people that are way better than you. You can just go on an alt account, use a different name, and PvP, and no one will know who you are. Other examples of famous alt accounts are boss accounts. So, a very, very good example of boss alt accounts is in Delta. In Delta, people use miniguns and riots, and they shoot Delta until they have level 2 COVID, then they log, then they use hand sand, and they just keep repeating that until Delta is killed. Um, I actually personally have a few Delta accounts. Some of these boss accounts may be storage for items like V guns and wizards, and also accounts to take place if you die inside of Delta. So you can just keep redoing Delta until you run out of storage, basically. Another example of boss accounts are in FBI and in Santa. If you have alternate accounts with that, you have stuff to kill the boss. So a Santa kit on an alt account, so you don't have to go over there on your main, or have ammo and extra supplies for you um, in the boss room just in case you forget it or just in case you run out of it. Now, the other forms of alt accounts are a lot less used, but they're still very important. I still use them. Um, this includes alts in bunker. So I have currently two bunker accounts. One of them is for money, and one of them is for items. And this is fantastic if you want to just sit back, relax, and farm, and you don't want to keep going to your safes and back. And they're just in there for storage. And once they get full, I run them over to the safes, safe the loot, and I just go right back. And it's so much simpler than getting like two 3Ms or whatever in your inventory than having to go save it and back and forth, back and forth. Just makes your life easier. And the last form of alts that I'm going to mention in this video is alts that are in place to do a certain task like buying things. So a very good example of this is a key alt. A lot of people have these for keys to go into Delta, and they have a alt account in there not only to collect keys but also to collect vials from killing the scientist in there. Um, and Other things are fatty meat alts, which I personally have. That is where you load a bunch of fatty meat on an account and you sit on top of the fatty meat selling area, you sell it, and then you log out. And there's also accounts where you buy stuff such as coffee. So you could have a account in a bunker where you have money on it and you just buy coffee. And also 2K ammo where you have $6,000 and you buy all the ammo and you have an entire Santa safe of ammo. And that will conclude today's video. Hopefully you gain some more information on alts. And thank you guys for watching.